And that is true. But it's more than just convenient, because this is the reason that Mozilla exists. The foundation, the corporation, the Firefox, all of it exists to provide a way to touch human beings and to be the platform for which developers can reach people. And that is open and uncontrolled. No SDKs, no limiting of what you can and can't do, no controlled use of technology, open source, open code, completely available. We provide a basis. If you want to change it, you're welcome to do that. If you want to build on top of it, equally welcome. So our vision for Firefox is very similar to what we've seen in the last 4 or 5 years. You know, the picture that Jonathan described of closed systems, we saw something similar to that in the early 2000s, 2001, 2002. Only one, Microsoft. So not fragmented, but very closed. And certainly through the browser, not very innovative in the dark days of 2002, 2003. We've seen that the browser is a great, quick, and effective platform for being able to reach people and for masses of developers to bring their innovation to people through the web. So we're aiming to do that in the mobile space as well. Where are we? In the last 6 to 8 months, we've done the basic platform work, performance, memory. Firefox now fits well on smartphone-sized devices. You can see that through Nokia is shipping its NA10 product with a Mozilla-based browser on it. We've released the early versions of Fennec. Fennec is another kind of fox from Brazil, I believe. Fennec, which also is a Firefox browser for mobile, very early stages, very rough. It's a prototype. That's because we want feedback for it. You can see Fennec, you can look at it, you can run it on these devices. Throughout 2008, you'll see Fennec being improved, lots of iteration, and you'll start to see innovations and new ideas and experiments. I'll just give an idea of why the open platform matters and the ability to move effortlessly, thoughtlessly, in between what we think of as the desktop and mobile, and why OneWeb is important. So one of the classic use cases for mobile devices is, find a restaurant that's near you. But, that's really matters whether you're at mobile, using a mobile device or whether you're at home. And I personally, I don't search for restaurants so much. I search for wheat-free bakeries because I can't eat bread, right? And so these are things where actually I do a lot of research when I travel to figure out whether I'm going to be able to eat if I'm at an airport or what I need to do. But assume that someone calls me, right? What I want to be able to do, I've done a bunch of research, and maybe I've done it at home where I have a big screen and all of that. But I should be able, in Firefox, you can go to Firefox and just open up the location bar and start to type in wheat-free bakeries. And we will search not the web, not Google, but my history of all the wheat-free places that I've either found or tagged. And so in like 5 or 10 keystrokes, I can get the wheat-free bakeries that I know of. And if it's one that I use a lot, I can get it in 3 or 4 keystrokes. Well, you should be able to do that on a mobile device. But the fact that I've done all that research at home, I can take my computer and in a few keystrokes find exactly what I need. I should just be able to pick up my mobile device and do the same 3 or 4 keystrokes and get the same information. But it's my information. It's part of the web as I live on it, and that should travel around. Because really, the word mobile is also a bad metaphor. It's a misnomer. Mobile refers to the relationship of the device to the transmission of information. But I don't want a mobile device, right? I am the mobile element of my life. I do not want my phone walking around without me. But someday I might. For me, as a human being, a mobile device is one that I send out that gathers information and brings it back to me. That's not my cell phone. Right? If my cell phone is on a train or a bus or a subway somewhere and I'm not with it, that's a problem. So I'm the mobile element, and if you think about it that way, there is no reason that I want or should have access or should need to behave differently when I'm on a train than when I'm sitting in my living room. And so we can see now that this is possible. We can see a number of ways for it to happen, but we think that Firefox in the mobile space will be the fastest, most efficient way to get there. We're doing releases of those now. We're Mozilla. That means we're different. We want you to be involved. There are no limits on the perspective and information and interest that you can bring to the project and help influence where this goes. And we are on the cusp of seeing the kinds of innovation, not from us, maybe from us in part, but from you in general, that we've seen that created Web 2.0. So, thank you.